So I don't know why I bought this because there's no way in hell I'd go back to any of my exes. None of that. It's not happening this year. A closet clean out. So hopefully I can find a husband by then. We may have to do a full-on new bookshelf tour after this. But it was a gift from an op, and I kind of just don't want that energy when I'm reading this. What's that song? I like 'em big, I like 'em chunky, chunky. Okay, it is time. It is time to start the reset. I feel like I have so many ideas and things I want to happen in 2026. The way 2025 unfolded, like I just have so much to look forward to, I feel like, and so many new things I can pursue. And I'm so just excited for the year. With that being said, we do need to do some things to get ready for it. I want to reflect a little bit on 2025. I want to make a mood board. I want to set up my planner because I'm determined this year. I'm not letting a planner go to waste because I definitely let my 2025 one go to waste, and I'm not doing that. Okay, maybe probably update the reading journal because I have not updated this since September, and honestly I'm not too sure what I'm gonna do about a 2026 one because in 2024 also I started off really liking to do it, and then it felt just like a chore doing it. Maybe I'll like start it, or I could always start it later, like it doesn't matter. So might update this. Want to do a book unhaul and maybe a little closet clean out. I'm so excited. So I think right now we are going to set up my planner because I feel like I just have a lot of fun things going on in the year, and I just want to see it on a calendar visually. And then I also want to make my mood board, and I'm so excited about that because I just have this idea in my head and then I'm trying to manifest for the year of 2026. So we will talk more about that, and then yeah, so let's do it. I'm gonna go through my calendar first and write out the set things I know. We're gonna put some music on and let's just do it. Another thing this year I really want to get more into, because I've been getting into it the last month, is journaling. So I literally just have this notebook because the other day I journaled 6 notebook pages about something, and I was gonna do it in my little one, but I'm like, I need more. So I want to get more into this, and I feel like this just basic ass notebook, I'm just gonna make my dump of the year journal wise. So let's do all those things. Okay, I just went through and added all of my dates. I have set things already, and I realized I couldn't show you guys any of it for privacy reasons. So we have a wedding, some concerts, and just some like mandatory things. So those are all blocked in, and I'm so glad because I just have been wanting to see it visually, especially like January. I don't know, I just am so visual and I don't like the calendar on the phone. So happy about that. And now I think it's vision board time, which this could get emotional because I just need this year to we should actually look at my 2024 vision board too. Okay, I'm kind of scared to go on my vision board because I feel like I made moves this year to like work towards it, but I don't know if I actually did much, you know. I was very ambitious, let's just say that. Let's just say I very much so tried to manifest. Did not go to Paris, I really did not. I did not travel more than a couple hours away from home. Concerts, I went to 4. That was good. They were all country. No art museum. I did play some Uno, not outside like this, but I did play a lot of Uno here recently. I guess me and Zeus kind of did some outdoorsy things. I did not move out. I don't know if I made that much money. Did go book shopping. I think I was very consistent, especially with YouTube. Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed with this mood board, honestly. I think though, honestly, I was very unrealistic with this, so nothing like this happened. Or that. Which, that's frick men. A month or 2 ago I actually did start pulling pictures for a mood board because I was gonna make one for the end of the year, but I just kind of kept it in a Pinterest board, which I was fine with, and I think a lot of that is still gonna apply. So oh my god, looking at this actually makes me want to like claw my eyes out or something. Okay, so this is some of the pictures that I've pulled in the last couple of months for what I want the rest of 2025 to 2026 to look like. I really wanted to finish my first draft by the end of this year, but it's not gonna happen. I don't have the mental power, so I think just honestly put that goal for 2026 would be great, and maybe first round of edits. I don't know. I want to go back to Chicago so bad. I would like to go on some coffee dates. If you know, you know. I want to heal from some trauma and just recover. This picture just kind of, I don't know, I just want to feel like that. I absolutely need, first of all, I need to find a husband, not like actually, but like a boyfriend who's husband material, and I need to travel with him. If that doesn't happen this year, I'm gonna jump off a plane or something, you know. I want to go snowboarding so bad, specifically with a man, no, so bad. So that needs to happen this year or I'm gonna be actually livid. Here's just some quotes about love, I guess. Yeah, I would love to get some love letters. Just would love some biceps, that would be great. Just yearning vibes, driving around at night with a guy, that would be great. Clothes, obviously, just angels, writing, selling stuff, maybe getting into the gym with a guy, moving out, and all the cozy vibes. So I think, I don't really know if I need to add any new pictures, honestly. I think this is good. Yeah, let's get downloading. Did we go through my mood board? I actually don't know if we did. Let me do that actually. I did make it my home page and I thought it would bug me at first, but I'm really liking it. So that's great. Okay, so here it is. I kind of think I might have showed you guys this, but I don't remember, so we'll do it again. Obviously, I am not screen recording. It is one of those days. It is one of those days. Here it is. You can't see anything. Here is my vision board. We have clothes selling, obviously. Shirts, you guys. I have so many concert, like festival tickets. I am so excited. That's all I asked for Christmas was those tickets, and I'm so excited. So hopefully I can find a husband by then. I say this like not an actual husband. Like you ain't gonna see me with a ring for years, but like a boyfriend. Specifically for one coming up soon, I'm like hoping. I put this picture just for like healing purposes. Writing, someone out there needs your writing. I really liked this one because my book has some heavier topics about things I went through, and I think it could hopefully help some people out there. I know it has helped me writing it. Moving out, cozy place, healing from some trauma. Honestly, just finding a hot brunette man with facial hair and big biceps. That's really just the goal. I want to go back to Chicago so bad. Hopefully with a boy. He looks at her like he just realized like love is just a romance that encapsulates like just the most pure, beautiful, wholesome romance. Reading, of course, you guys, I literally love you. I want to snowboard so bad. And then nothing changes if nothing changes. Just embrace it. YOLO. And I want to look at someone like that. So that is the mood board. I've been loving it as my lock screen. Okay guys, it is time for the unhaul. We might also do some organization or reorganization. Just look at how it's a mess right now because I just pulled books for my 2026 TBR like short and then also my favorite short, so it's a mess. And I was gonna put them back, but I'm like, if I'm just gonna be pulling books off and then maybe reorganizing, why? Because I was kind of thinking about moving some fantasy over to this shelf, but I don't know. I kind of want to just go through the unhaul and do that, but in order to do that, I need to just pick up my floor a bit. Part of it's because this Lego set I have, I need to put them up, such as taking up room, so I need to do that, and then we'll get to the unhaul. So let's get some jams on and do that. We have our, this angle's interesting. We have our first victims. This book I absolutely mangled and did not like. And also this one, like it was fine, but I really don't think I'd reread it. I do love the cover, but I don't know. I think we actually might have a couple more victims. I'm gonna get rid of this one, which really freaking pains me because it is just, wait, I low-key could just keep it and display it like this. I might do that, honestly. Wait, that is so cute. Let me show you. Like, that's adorable. I kind of want to get rid of this. Maybe I will get rid of this just because I really don't think I'm going to reread it. But I just love holding this, and like it's an indie, so I do want to keep it, but I do think I will get rid of it. And also this, actually brutal because this is one of my favorite covers ever, but I did DNF this and I don't think I care to finish it. Maybe I'll keep it for the month of January because I could still see myself, because I'm still not caught up on Vlogmas videos, so I could see myself maybe getting back into the spirit a little bit. I'll keep it for now. I'm gonna look in my cart and see if there's anything, and then we'll get into the shelves where no one is safe. Some of these just need to be like put back on my shelves. This. I'm gonna start at the top shelf, which most of it's my favorite authors, romance authors. This just came out the other day, so I need to put it up by its friends. Okay. Cute. Keeping them all here. Okay, that sounds cute. This is one that I wanted to keep because, again, I love this cover, and I feel like this is also one of the first books I bought, really. But I did not like this book. But this cover is beautiful. But honestly, this is one that I like forgot I read. But like this cover, literally look at this cover, guys. Take a picture and then get rid of it. Float, I think I might get rid of too. This was a Wattpad book and I did enjoy it, but I just don't think I'll read it again. And like if I did want to reread a summer romance book, I'd pick up Alex Approximately. This book I've had for so long. I remember I got it for Christmas. I asked for it, so that's why it's sentimental to me, because like it was a gift. This is also the indie version, I think. I think I'm gonna keep it still just because I do like a sports romance, and this is one of the only ones I have. But I've heard like just such bad things, but I also have heard good things, so maybe we'll keep it and see. What is this about? Sure. I kind of want to keep this. I've had it for so long, but I do know there's something going on with Sophie. Like, I don't know what, but I bought this like 3 years ago. But this is just about Chicago's underworlds, and like that I want to read about. But the whole arranged marriage thing, I don't think I'd care about. So I think I'm gonna get rid of this, but I do want to read about like Chicago's underworld and stuff. I think I'm gonna get rid of this one. Oh my god, I hate making decisions. Okay, I'm gonna keep it for now. Okay, this shelf I'm sensing a lot of victims. This stack here is good. It's like just cowboy. These books, sorry, these books I might actually get rid of. So I read the fine print and I actually enjoyed it more than I thought I would, but I've had no desire to read this, and I did listen to it, but I've had these for so long. Like, I think these are the indie editions. Yeah, I might get rid of these. I don't really care. I mean, like, it was fine, but like this I don't really care about, like a marriage of convenience type whatever. This one I do think I'm gonna keep. I feel like I've heard good things about it, and also I like the premise of it. I think she's like a designer or whatever or something. Ooh, recovering from her broken engagement. That sounds fun. See, this stack is, it's interesting. I think I'm gonna get rid of Bride. I just haven't really thought about it since I finished it, and the second one did come out, and I just have no desire to read it again. I did actually like this though, and I just feel like these aren't the type of books that stick with me, and I want to shelve books that stick with me. Which that also brings us to the Elena Armas books. I'm gonna keep Love Theoretically though, and The Love Hypothesis, because I could honestly see myself rereading The Love Hypothesis once the movie is about to come out. These, I don't know. This one I just don't care. Like, I don't know if I care about the whole she has to stay with him for whatever trope, so I think this one's gonna go. I think I'm gonna keep this one because this is one of the first books I read getting back into reading, and I really liked it. I don't know if I still would, but I think I'm gonna keep it. Yeah, this sounds fun, but like it mostly follows around a kid's soccer team, and I just don't really care. The guy looks hot though, but I think we are gonna say goodbye. This is going good. I'm keeping Hook, Line, and Sinker and It Happened One Summer, so I remember liking those a lot. This sounds good, but it was a gift from an op, and I kind of just don't want that energy when I'm reading this. So if I do want to read it, I'll read it on Kindle or something. So yeah, we're just cleansing that energy for the new year. This I read, I'm gonna get rid of. I just don't see. I forgot that's in there. Oh my god. That's so hot. Anyway, I'm gonna get rid of that. This I'm gonna look at. Ooh, a filmmaker. Ooh, single father. Yeah, I'm there. This is going so good. Okay, there's a couple in this I'm thinking about. These two are maybe on the chopping block. I think this one might go. I might honestly scroll through the Goodreads reviews a bit. Okay, I think I'm gonna keep it because one of the Goodreads reviews I was looking at said like it started like a 3-star for them, and then it did get more deeply emotional, and it looks like we also are getting the advice column section, so I think that'll be fun. I'm gonna keep it for now. This sounds right up my alley, honestly. I think it's one of those that has like one of the old covers. It's like, so maybe it won't be, but it sounds like it could be up my alley. Okay, this stack, this stack honestly has a lot of potential. Let's see what we got. We have some options. Oh, this cover is great. Oh, Abby's blurb just got me. Adorable and steamy fun that's full of Gilmore Girls vibes. Oh, New York. I think I'm gonna get rid of it. I don't know. I don't have a good feeling that I'm gonna like love it, and that's kind of what I'm looking for, but I do. Maybe I'll get it on Kindle eventually or something. And the back kind of just doesn't seem like it's gonna give that much Gilmore Girls vibe. I think I'm gonna get rid of this. I don't know, like it sounds good, but I just don't. Look at the margins though. That's kind of nice. I just don't really see myself reading a lot of this type of book in the new year, or maybe much at all. I'm gonna get rid of this. It just sounds like cheesy and not like something that's gonna stick with me. This one I might also get rid of. I did enjoy it because I read this when I was like the same age as these characters, but I just don't really think about it. But I do really enjoy Emma Lord's books. I might get rid of it just because I feel like I have a good memory of reading it when I was this age, like going back and reading that. I don't know. I think one of these I really wanted to read, and then I bought the other one because it's an interconnected series. This one is very focused on the gym. I don't go to the gym. Like, it does sound kind of fun, but I just don't know if I like the gym enough to read this. This one, she revisits her exes in hope of securing her own second chance romance. Also, the mailman character has the same name as my brother. So I don't know why I bought this because there's no way in hell I'd go back to any of my exes, but yeah. So getting rid of these. This is going so good. Okay, and then we have the seasonal stack. So like summer, fall, winter. Honestly, all of these almost are up for the chopping block. I did not get to this fall, so I'm gonna keep it, give it another chance. Okay, this I honestly might try and read this year still. So this is Fairy Tale New York. I don't know if it's Christmassy. It might just be wintery, but wintry, but it looks like it's friends to lovers, and then her brother also comes, and there's something with that, so I think that could be really fun. So I'm actually gonna keep it out so I can maybe read it this year once we get some snow. This book I've had for so long. I did try and read it once on Libby actually. I might keep this again just because maybe I'll still read it because it doesn't seem like Christmassy too much. I might get rid of this. The people on the cover, I don't like the animation style, honestly. I think I'm gonna get rid of this one. I don't know why. Well, I bought it in 2023 apparently, and I think it's kind of witchy, and I just have not loved those like witchy vibe books that I've read before, so I think I'm gonna get rid of it. This is going so good. I feel like I have so much room, and I'm gonna move some other big things around, and I'm really excited. We may have to do a full-on new bookshelf tour after this. Like, things are getting crazy here, honestly. So I'm gonna keep going, and we're just on the first shelf. Okay, this side is going really good. I got rid of 3. I'm getting rid of these 2. Okay, I wanted to get rid of more fantasy, but I always think these shelves hold much more than they actually do. But my TBR cart's like low-key empty. I only have a couple books on it, so that's good. That's the cart. This is my unhaul pile. Let's do the last shelf and then we're done. It's kind of crazy. I also unhauled 3 other ones a couple weeks ago, and they've just been sitting. This, I just don't think I'm ever gonna read it, honestly, and it just sounds like what I'm not trying to read in 2026. This, don't think I'll reread. This also did not think I'll reread and also did not like, so these are also unhauled, which we'll go through. Ooh. Chunky, chunky. What's that song? I like 'em big. I like 'em chunky. Chunky. I like 'em big. I like 'em chunky. Wait, why am I obsessed? Why am I obsessed? This kind of throws it off, but I just like the red and the purple. Oh, love that. Okay, let's do a reverse book haul, which, I mean, maybe it'll give you guys the same serotonin hit. These are the books I'm unhauling. The Iron King, I've had this since like 2022. Don't Be in Love. The Thursday Murder Club. I tried to read this on Libby and I actually got far into it and I just couldn't lock in. I've bought this in 2022 also, and I feel like I really might like it, but I think I'd want it on Kindle if I read it. And there's so many books in the series now that I think I'd want to just get them from the library, and I feel like I could easily get this from the library. The Only Purple House in Town. The Lady Sparks a Flame. This was a blind date with the book. I don't know. I just don't really know if I would love it. Begin Again by Emma Lord. The Godparents Trap. Three Dark Crowns. Flamecaster. This book, it sounds good, but it's like a part of this huge interconnected series. And this, I mean, one of the reviews says a welcome return for loyal fans and a splendid jumping on point for new ones. And for me, something like that, I have to read the first series first. So I think if I do that, I can get this book back. The Honeymoon Switch. A Heart for Christmas. The Long Game. The American Roommate Experiment. Twin Crowns. The Gilded Wolves. Lightlark and Nightbane. Dirty Line Fairies. X's and O's and Set on You. As Seen on TV. Tangled Up in You. Again, I do want to read this, but this copy just was a gift from an op. The Paradise Problem. Bride. The just Ash Princess. Oh, there's no the. Vespertine. Hooked. I read the back of this, I'm like, why did I buy that? How to Love Your Neighbor. Dating Dr. Dill. Falling Like Leaves. Terms and Conditions and the Fine Print. The Holiday Switch and the Flat Share. That is what I'm getting rid of. Now I actually have to get rid of these, so we'll see how long that takes me to do. I'm gonna clean my room now, and I really think I need to journal tonight. I just cleared off my SD cards. Oh my god, that was the biggest reset thing ever. I genuinely almost had to break up with you guys because I had no room to talk. I kind of wanted to make a 2026 ins and out list because I don't know, I feel like I wanted to do that last year, but I didn't. Let's do it. Hi guys, and welcome to my closet. So we are going to be doing a closet clean out in this video because, I mean, it's just needed because I clearly have just a ton of clothes in general, but also I do sell clothes for a living, so I'm gonna have a bunch of clothes because of that. And also I finally did all of my laundry that has been needing to be done for honestly probably a month and a half now. Like, I just save it up until I have enough for like a load of whites and whatever and just wash what I need, you know. But I finally just did it all for the new year because we're resetting, so I want to go through my clothes before I put all that away. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna go through closet, everything up here, and then my dresser too. I feel like my dresser's really what needs to be done. I'm gonna say it right now, I'm not in the mood to try anything on, so we're just gonna be going for sure nose, and maybe I'll make a maybe pile, but that will not be getting done today, I can tell you that. We're gonna put some music on and get the heck to it because I'm trying to use this motivation while I have it. Okay, this is the get rid of pile, not my camo sweatshirt. It's just dirty. I love this shirt, but I don't wear it and I don't like myself in red. It says stop animal testing. I think it's funny. This too, platypus and boots, but I just have so many t-shirts. And I love stupid ones like this, but I just have so many. Also, I got face wash and bleached it. Guys, now we have to put away 2 baskets of laundry. I'm not excited, but it's gonna feel so good when it's done. Hi guys, so we are on to the next segment. So next we are going to be doing my reading journal, and I have so many pictures to download and upload for this because I haven't updated the books I've read since September. And then I also have like my favorites, my bracket, and then I'll probably do like a top reads of the year page or something, I don't know. But so we need to get doing this, and well, I am not doing a voice recording for this. Hang on.
Okay, now the audio should be better, but I thought, well, I download all the pictures and stuff, I could go through and kind of share my goals. I can't remember if I already did, but I kind of wanted to go through and share my goals and just like ins and outs for the year, because I have a lot and I feel like this year especially it's gonna be completely different than my other years. I guess I just feel like I've made such a big and beautiful change in my life and got myself out of a relationship that was not serving me at all. So now I am so ready to just embrace that, I guess, and just work towards being the best version of myself and therefore finding the best version of my future husband. So, but I'm gonna go through, I have ins and outs, goals, kind of some book stuff too, so I thought we would go through that. So first up, my first in is just being more go with the flow. Like, the way my brain works, I just always want to be in control of everything. Like, everything has to be planned out. I have to go through talking points in my head before I hang out with anybody. I have to go through like entering, exiting the facility before I get somewhere. Like, I have to just plan everything out like that, which I mean that comes down to like a OCD, whatever the hell I got thing. But yeah, so I just want to be more go with the flow. Like, I don't need to be stressing about like when I'm going to the bathroom in a situation. I don't need to be stressing about where I'm going to sit in the cafe. Like, I just need to get myself from point A to point B, push those thoughts out of my head and whatever. So I just want to be more go with the flow, like spur of the moment plans, whatever. Running, that is the next one. This is going great. Honestly, I started this back in maybe like the start of December. It's been going good. I've been running consistently. I've been honestly having a pretty healthy relationship with it, because when I was in cross country in high school, I feel like I got more obsessive with it and I was very like hard on myself with it. So I was really interested to see how that was gonna go getting back into it. But honestly, I'm fine with it. If I don't run one day, if I just walk, I'm fine with that. I don't care about my pace. Like, I'm just there for health purposes. Another one I put is start going to church, which actually today I went for the first time in my adult year, or as Bessie Ashley says, conscious years, and it was good. I think I might try a different type of church. I don't know the proper terms for any of this, but that was a good experience. But I do think I will consider another type of church, but it's definitely something I want to implement. It's not going to be every week for sure, because a lot of Sundays I do have work stuff, so it's not going to be every week, but I just think a couple times a month is great. It's better than nothing. Or like, I mean, there's weekdays that they have it too, so whatever. And then we have working from a coffee shop at least once a week. This is something I mostly do almost every week. It kind of depends on the week, but there is actually a new one that opened up close to me and they have really good hours. So I think I'll be there even more. And honestly, just working in a coffee shop, it's something I love. It brings me so much joy and motivation. And honestly, I've had so many goals in my life to not... I just typed in Harry Potter 6-7 instead of 6. I've had so many goals in my life to not buy fun drinks out, but realistically, it's a priority in my life. It's something I'm gonna do multiple times a week. I know myself. I know I'm still gonna buy my fun drink. I did get some things for at home ones, so it won't be as bad this year, hopefully, but whatever. Buying new clothes. New is in like apostrophes. Thrifting doesn't count, obviously. I have enough clothes, more than enough clothes, and I thrift multiple times a week, so I have a way to get clothes sustainably if I do want new clothes, but I don't think I need any. And going along with that, also just like no more buying like skincare, healthcare, beauty stuff. I have enough, and if I'm out, then I'll buy it, but if I'm not out, I don't need it. And we have matching energy. I just feel like whether it's a new connection, well, most of the time in new connections, I can get like this, like kind of overbearing, like going out of my way and planning other ways I can talk to someone. But if they don't want to talk, just like they don't want to talk, you know what I mean? So I need to stop doing that. Stop always coming on too strong with people, because that can push them away. Just need to like match energy. Like, if they don't want to talk to me for like 24 hours, that's fine. I'm not gonna, blow up their phone or whatever. And then going along with that, I mean, this is targeted at one person specifically, waiting for them to text us, make plans instead of always initiating. If I'm the one who has only initiated the plans in the start of our new relationship, I'm not gonna keep doing it. I'm gonna wait until it's your turn, which, I mean, there is obviously some exclusions, but it's just a vibe check. That is not even the right book I wanted to screenshot. I cannot multitask. What the hell is that book called? And then I said Pinterest scrolling instead of other socials. If I'm looking to doom scroll, consider Pinterest instead. This may not always happen, but just like putting it in the back of my brain, like, hey, you could Pinterest scroll and be productive with it, or you could just rot, you know? And I said actually using a planner. The last year, I did not use my planner really at all, but I think this year it will be a great way to stay organized better. And I said journaling. This is something I've been really into lately, and I've been loving it, which it's been something I was scared of for years because my thoughts scare me, but it's actually really helped in the last couple months, and I really like doing that. And I just think it really is an outlet because my brain is just so busy all the time.
But we're back.
So yeah, journaling's been great. I've been really enjoying it. Gonna stick with it. I think I've been only journaling when I go to coffee shops, which is kind of interesting, but I've been liking that. Phone on D&D/focus mode. I recently made like a focus mode on my phone where the only notifications I get are from certain apps. I also, just for like all the time, I turned off notifications on everything except for like 3 apps on my watch. So I really like this because a lot of times I can literally like chuck my phone across the room, and if I am worried about missing specific notifications, it'll come on my watch and it doesn't even show my other ones. I've been loving that because then if my watch does buzz, I know it's actually something that I care about and that's important and not bullshit that'll get my hopes up just because my watch buzzed, you know? And then I also said telling people how I feel. I think this is something I suck at. Actually, I don't really know. Like if I'm hanging out with a friend and I'm having a great time, I'm gonna tell them I had a great time. You know what I mean? Or like, hey, love ya. You know, send them a reel or whatever. Because I would want them to tell me, and this can honestly go for guys too. If I ever see this one motherfucker again, I'm gonna tell him how I feel. I'm gonna freaking tell him. And if he says, actually, you kind of disgust me, I don't know why you would even think that, you're crazy, I'm gonna say, okay, cool, I'm gonna go find someone better. I mean, I'm also probably gonna crash out, but at least I'll be able to get some closure on the situation that way. Oh wait, I have something to add to tell people how I feel. So with this, specifically one example, kind of recently, I hung out with someone for the first time, and it was the best day of my life, genuinely. And instead of being like, hey, that was really great, or hey, we should do that again, or anything like that to progress the relationship, I just kind of left it. And then, which I mean, they did too, so it's like not just on me, but the next conversation or whatever was about something random and it like didn't get to the deep level, you know what I mean? So I'm left confused about the situation and what it meant to both of us. Whereas if I would have been like, hey, I really had a great time hanging out with you, like I want to see you like tomorrow, you know what I mean? I should have just said that, because then it takes away 2 months of hurt and, you know, just like confusion about the situation. So tell people how I feel. And if I go on a date soon or whatever and it sucks, I don't want to see them again, hey, as much as I'm gonna hate to write this text message, hey, I had a great time, but don't know if whatever. Clearly stating my intentions and how I felt, so I'm not stuck in this limbo of what the fuck. And then I also put on here buying a place, so condo, townhouse, apartment, whatever. So that is honestly like any time. I don't have a specific time in mind, just kind of whenever something comes available that I like. So that is really exciting. I don't want to like get my hopes up too much about it, because I feel like I always get my hopes up and then stuff doesn't work out. I put on here find a husband. If I waste another year of my life on stupid relationships that aren't gonna last forever, I'm done. Like, I'm gonna be so upset with myself. It's like, yes, put myself out there, but also if someone is not husband material, I'm not even gonna waste my time on it. You know what I mean? And I feel like I have a really strong gut feeling when it comes to, I mean, anything, but especially guys. Like, I can look at your Hinge profile and I can know it's not gonna work. You know what I mean? It's like, don't just like talk to guys for the sake of talking to guys, I guess I mean. And I don't mean like an actual husband, I mean someone I want to be a husband. Like, your girl has too many issues to want to be married within a year. But, and then I said finish my first draft of my book. I really wanted to do this before 2025 ended, but I hit such a rut with where I was at in the plot, I guess. And also I feel like it was a little unrealistic, but when I set that goal, I was really deep into writing, like writing thousands of words a day, basically. That's probably an exaggeration, but it felt like that. So I did think I could hit it, but then I hit this rut and I have not really written much since. So I want to finish that by the end of the year for sure. I mean, just the year is going to be busy, so I could even get farther into that. I just don't want to like put this overarching goal and like take away from the quality of my writing, and I'm not in a rush to publish anything. Now onto my outs. So the first one I said is reading books just to hit my reading goal. I am so sick of reading 3-star books. I felt like that was all I read this year, and then not a lot of the books stuck with me at all. Like when I was doing my tier ranking, I was like, I didn't even like half of these and none of them stuck with me. So I'm like, what's the point? Like I'm just gonna start DNFing shit and also just try not to give into hype and whatever. I mean, it's hard, but also I feel like I'm learning a lot more about my reading taste. Well, I felt like I did learn a lot more about my reading taste this year, so I want to implement that, hence the big unhaul. And I feel like also my big book haul, which actually you guys will see maybe the next video after this or the one after that. I feel like those books are really ones that I'm gonna love and that define my reading taste and where it's shifting. And kind of a little bracket under that is giving into book trends. I mean, just because something's popular doesn't mean I have to read it unless it's something that will align with my taste, which I feel like a lot of times books are popular for a reason. Like they're popular because they're well loved, and I do love and read a lot of popular books. Kind of like Heated Rivalry, the hype is very close to getting to me, but I just don't like that spicy of books. But I do love a hockey romance. Like I don't know. So like things like that, it's like try the Kindle sample, don't just buy the book, or watch an episode of the show, you know what I mean? I also wanted to say getting my hopes up. I constantly do this with literally anything, whether that be travel plans, men, I mean even like friend plans. I build this idea up in my head where I plan out everything about the day, and then when it doesn't even happen, I'm upset because I had the whole thing planned out like that. So I just kind of want to not get my hopes up. Like if something is in the works of happening or just like is in talks, I don't want to like get my hopes up about it, because my hopes always get crushed, literally, like always out trying to control everything, trying to control the situation, not posting things just for one person to view so you can kind of manipulate them into saying something or whatever, and not trying to control how I'm perceived, I guess. That's how I'd say, and just like trying to plan out everything and whatever. Doom scrolling. I feel like I'm not the worst at doom scrolling. I really don't that much. But there definitely are times where I just like can't get off my phone and do anything productive. No checking when people were last active. I am 24 hours strong on this, you guys, which that's pretty good considering last 2 months. So I am chilling with that. I'm very proud of myself for lasting 24 hours. Like there were so many times yesterday I'm like, they could be dead right now. Or I don't know what else I need to check. Bitch, no checking when they were last active. Negative self-talk. I am terrible about this, especially after I hang out with someone, whether it's like a newer friend or something like that. I analyze every single thing that was said and I pick apart everything I said, and they probably think I'm whatever because I said whatever. None of that. It's not happening this year. And I said no procrastination. I am kind of side-eyeing the stack of unhaul books that I have not done anything with yet. Not putting off cleaning my room, whatever. Like I'm just gonna do it because it's actually gonna take me like 5 minutes. No procrastination. And even with sending text messages, a lot of times I suck at responding because I think I did and then I don't, and then I think it's too late, and so then I wait even more. Messy room. It's unfortunately a lot of times gonna happen, but just getting better about picking it up more frequently. Rushing everywhere / everything. I am terrible at this. So I just want to slow down and live in the moment and not be so wrapped up in whatever the heck I'm doing. Kind of like go with the flow. Like you don't always have to have everything planned. Like you can just go with the flow and have a free day. And then I said surface level relationships, kind of like this. I mean, I'm gonna tell you how I feel. If you're a great friend, I'm gonna keep making plans with you and all that, and I'm gonna let you know, kind of goes back to telling people how I feel. But if I want you in my life, I want you in my life. And then I said letting people hold me back from my goals. This I feel like I really realized in 2025 that I was being held back. And I mean, even people the closest to me, they'll say maybe you should just get a full-time job instead of working for yourself full-time. Yeah, I can see how that would make sense, but that's not what I deeply love to do and deeply want to do. And I just think that working for myself full-time now while I'm in my 20s and can do it is great, while the things I want to pursue are still popular and growing. I don't know. Like I know what I'm passionate about and I don't want to let anyone hold me back, even if they're my blood. You know what I mean? I already talked about this, but I just added this randomly. I said buying beauty products because it was just the day after Christmas. So that means all the holiday scents were on sale, so I stocked up. I don't need anything. With all that being said, that is kind of what my 2026 will hopefully look like. The highlights including finding a husband, hopefully, because I am going insane here. Okay, so now I think I'm done talking at you guys now. This clip is maybe one of the longest clips in my history, but now I think I'm gonna do this off camera. My brain cannot multitask, but I need to pick out the rest for this and then maybe print off some favorites of the year. Actually, I don't know if I want to do that. I can always do that later, and then we will get to gluing and drawing and all the things, but I need to put on some music. I'm going insane.
Oh my god, I don't think I told you guys my actual reading goal. Drum roll please. I did set it on Goodreads already, so you may already know, but I want to read 50 books this year, which you may be like, girl, was your goal for 2025 not 100? Yes, it was. But again, like I talked about, quality over quantity. As 2025 went on, I just found myself wanting to read less and less. Like I was just craving the feeling of like a good book, but not whatever. And I also kind of strayed away from audiobooks in 2025, which in 2023 and 2024 I listened to probably almost half like physically reading in the audiobooks. I kind of strayed away from that, and I honestly can't really see myself getting back into that. I just feel like I found an even deeper love for music, so I just will be choosing to do that over that. I think 50 is good. I don't know, I'm excited about it. I'm not going to put too much pressure on it. I just want to find some amazing books this year. I don't really care like how many I read, and I'm just sick of putting so much pressure on myself to read books. It's supposed to be fun, and I'm making it this huge thing, which part of it is doing YouTube, because I want to have a good amount of reading vlogs with a good amount of books in them. But I think this year, honestly, I'm probably gonna have like 2 in each reading vlog, and then just make them more chatty and like go more in depth with the books, like maybe even add on like a spoiler section at the end of the videos or something. So I guess that's what you can expect from me content wise, but probably a little more lifestyle too. Probably not many sit down videos, because I feel like a lot of times I just make sit downs when I don't have anything else to post, and I want, again, quality over quantity. And another thing with that, this year I will be getting monetized this year. It's really kind of upsetting not being monetized yet, but because I literally have been posting every week for 3 years, but it's just so hard, and I was so close, and then I misunderstood how the qualifications worked, so I was really upset about that. But this year I'm back because I want to do this full time, and once I can do this full time, not like full time, but like more time, I guess, and once I do get to that point, I will be able to put more energy and time into it and like upgrade my equipment and everything. So I really want to get to that point, because this has been my biggest goal and passion since I was literally like 10 and way too young to be on here. I also am not sure if I want to do a reading journal in 2026. It kind of depends how I feel after this entire year. I have not been motivated to do it, but I do like looking back on it at my books. I'm not sure about that yet, but it may look a little different, so I may have to look up some ideas or something. But now I am going to go print off my pictures and everything. Done with my reading journal. Honestly, I just really haven't been in the mood to do this. I didn't do much now, but what I did do took forever, so I think I will definitely finish it another time, and so I'll probably put it in videos. Stay tuned for that, but I thought we would go through what I did. Okay, I did not end up checking any of these off because I didn't really, well, I did reread 3+ books, but I didn't really do anything else that much. My 25 for 2025, yeah, this is not looking good. I did check off this one though recently, so happy about that. I guess I forgot to color these in too. Yeah, I guess I'll be doing that later too, but these are the books I read off my physical TBR this year that were on it for like at least a month before I read them. Series tracker, very bare bones. This, I like this, the genre breakdown. Honestly, I'm really surprised these are almost equal. I cannot believe I found a Z. I can't believe there's not like an E or a J or a K. I was really surprised about that. I forgot about this page. Okay, I definitely forgot about this page, so we'll be back. And then this is my 2025 ranking. This was so fun. I definitely forgot that picture though. January, you guys have seen. This is literally the only other thing I do. I did not do much, but I really like this. I'm excited to put my books in once I get that done. So that is my very minimal reading journal update. Yeah, I just really haven't been feeling creative with it or motivated to do it, but maybe that'll change now that we're in 2026. Okay, I thought of something else we should do because I did this at the start of last year and I didn't keep up with it, and that would be my physical TBR on Fable. And that is because I really didn't use Fable a lot until December of 2025, so this year I am in the swing of using it, so I want to be good about updating this and actually keep good track of how many books I read off my physical TBR in the year. So I have my old one, I have 158 books. I think I did go through after my unhaul and delete them, but these are the books I read off my physical TBR this year, so there's really not that many and I still need to cover them in. But this was also a very strict, they had to be writing on here. Like, I didn't write them on here if I bought it and then read it within a month. Like, it had to stay on my shelf for at least like a month since I bought it. So I think I might go through here and update this, and I'm really curious to see how many are on here after the unhaul and then also my book haul. Leave your guesses down below. I have 158 on here now, and this is not updated recently, so I'm really excited to see this. Okay, should we look at how many? I haven't looked yet because it needs to refresh. Is that right? 169. Wait, okay, that's not bad. I was expecting it to be like 190 and then I was gonna feel like shit. That's actually good. I think I have them all because I went through and like I deleted the unhaul ones and ones I'd read, and then I just went through my whole shelves. Okay, we can work with that. That's still terrible, but we can work with that. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely try and update this. And I also like this better because the reading journal, I'd like only put it if I had owned it for like over a month and then I read it, not like if it was a new release. But I like this because it's just like my entire physical TBR. The only one I didn't put though was this, the rest of this, which like this doesn't count in my mind. I don't know why, but I can't explain it. And I feel like these aren't like priority. I don't know, just being honest with that. I think that is everything I wanted to do today, but if not, I'll come back. But if it is, I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for resetting with me. I feel so good now and just so excited about this year, especially like bookish wise. The unhaul and mini reorganization really set the mood for the new year, and I'm so excited for 2026. You can expect so much from me. I'll see you guys next time.